Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig. All
All
right.
right.
Here we're getting ready for night two, WrestleMania. We're going to run through all seven matches and give our predictions on all of them. And I expect maybe we'll have some disagreements this time because for
I
night
I
one, we
expect the
agreed
same
on
thing.
everything,
Yeah. No,
which,
I feel some disagreements on the
oh,
horizon for us in this video, for sure.
oh, we're going to disagree. All right. Shall we just jump right into it?
Yeah, go for it. First match.
First match is, oh, you know what? Let's talk about the mystery match. Let's start with that
Oh, okay.
because we know there's going to be a seventh match. It's going to be Randy Orton versus
True. Either Nick
exact.
Aldis, possibly Karrion Cross. There's Randy.
Yeah.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Because it's gonna be somebody. Randy's gonna be in WrestleMania somehow.
It's Randy's going to be in it. And it sounds like it's either going to be, so we're recording this on Thursday before SmackDown. I expect we're going to find out the answer to this riddle on SmackDown
We may not.
in about 24 hours. Yeah, we might not. Um, but we're going to just take a couple guesses here as to who we think it'll be. I think we can narrow it down to Aldis, Karrion Cross, Solo, or maybe Sheamus. It's probably going to be one of those four.
Okay. Yeah.
And it sounds like Aldis, Solo, and Karrion Cross are the three most likely. Sheamus probably.
Yeah. I think they need to do all this. I think they can't just tease it. They can't just hang it in front of our face and then take it away because anything they put in place of that is just going to be kind of lackluster compared to if we could have gotten Nick Aldis because I mean it was dangled right in front of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that was incidental. I thought it was going to be Aldis until last week when they kind of brushed it aside. They just kind of brushed
Yeah.
that aside, and he didn't have much of an issue with Randy. And then Randy said, "Oh, even if you got to get out of your suit and wrestle me," and then he just kind of brushed that off, and Solo
You think
showed
that
up,
was
and
like an
it's like,
ad-libbed line he wasn't supposed to
yeah,
say?
yeah, it's kind of seemed like that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, maybe that's not going to happen. That seems like that should be the one that happens, though.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that would be great. I mean, they might still do that, who knows? Or they might announce it on SmackDown tomorrow night, or they might be like, well, I got an opponent for you. You'll just have to see come
Yeah, something like
WrestleMania
that.
or whatever. And then it's
Yeah.
surprise. It might be like the return of somebody, it might be somebody completely new. Might be Nick Aldis coming out in some like a Speedo. That'd be cool. I think I'm excited to see whatever they got in store for us, unless it's Solo. I just don't think there's anything there for like Randy and Solo. I feel like that would just be disappointing. I feel
It
like they're
doesn't,
missing the opportunity to do something real fun, like an Aldous.
yeah,
There he is.
yeah. That seems, yeah, that Solo seems kind of more like a filler where
Yeah.
exactly they have an opportunity to have a little fun here. Um, Now you had an idea on this match. I believe you said there hasn't been a handicap match in WrestleMania since
Oh,
I think
that's
2022.
yeah, that's right. So there hasn't been a handicap match, I don't think at all since 2022. And that would be cool if, Nick Aldis has his hands tied. He's got to fight Randy, but he makes a stipulation that it can be a handicap match, and the only person he can go to is the other general manager, Adam Pearce. And it'll be Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce versus Randy Orton in a handicap match. How does that sound?
And this is why we should be working for the WWE, just for this reason alone. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's the
That's
match
what
to
it
make.
should. I don't care what it is. That's what it should be. It
Yeah,
should be a handicap match, Orton versus Pierce and Aldis. That would be
yeah, that'd
fun.
be great.
Let's
Yeah,
do it. Come on. Well, I'm going to tell you right now who I don't care who he's wrestling. Randy Orton's going to win. So that's my prediction. I don't care
think
who.
so. Okay.
They could put anybody in with him. I think he's going to win. I mean, Backlash, he's on the poster and it's in St. Louis. I don't think they're going to bring him
True.
into the next PLE that he's probably going to headline or be one of the headliners coming off of a loss, unless it's something
Think it's a dirty.
really,
It could be a dirty loss or something
unless it's
like
a
that.
dirty loss that, but the folks that he's potentially going to be wrestling probably aren't going to be tied on WrestleMania, probably won't be tied into that PLE because this is feeling like it's going to be a little bit of a throw off, just a one
True.
and done kind of a thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Randy, no
Yeah.
matter
Well,
what,
I hope it's Nick Aldis. Worst
I
case
do.
scenario, I think just Solo or somebody filler that like has no beef with Randy or something like that. Best case scenario, Nick Aldis. In the middle, maybe somebody we haven't seen in a while. Maybe
Karrion Cross would be good. He's from Las
Karrion Cross would be
Vegas. I
good.
like Karrion Cross. He'd make it fun. They're both big
Yeah. Or
guys. It would be
or
interesting.
they do what? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just pushing Karrion Cross a little bit because he's from Vegas. He's big. It would be a
Oh,
fun fight. It would be a fun match.
yeah, that would be cool. Or they don't reveal it at all Friday, and they're like, "We'll see who your opponent is come WrestleMania Day." And then Randy comes out, it's all cool, and he's waiting for his opponent, and then the lights go out, and then you just say his name, and he appears. That would be
That
cool.
would be awesome.
That would be pretty neat
At
as
this
well.
point, they should do the mystery reveal. At this
Yeah.
point, they've come this
Yeah.
far. They've come this
Right.
far. Go the rest of the way. That's going to be more intriguing at this point than giving it to us 48 hours in advance. So,
I agree.
um, Joe Hendry,
Yeah,
that's
that
who
would be
I'm
a good
hoping
one.
for. That
Yeah, yeah, me too.
after you've said that, that's who I'm hoping for. That would be so
Yeah,
cool. Oh,
same.
imagine the crowd. Oh, that would be fun,
Oh, it'd be
man.
wild.
They need to
Yeah.
do that. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
Poor
that's
Joe Hendry would lose, but
yeah,
it'd
yeah,
still be
yeah.
so fun.
But
Yeah.
just have it be a good match, and
Yeah,
yeah, it
it'd
would
be
be
good.
fun. It would be fun.
I think
All
so
right,
too.
but
All right.
yeah, so we both pick Randy, no matter who.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right, now let's move on to matches that are official,
Okay.
such as AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Look at you.
So so this one, I think it has the potential to be fight of the night, like wrestler, whatever you want to call it. I think this is going to be a great match. They're both so athletic. They're so good. Now a lot of people have been arguing that AJ's going to win, um, because AJ Styles hasn't won a singles match in WrestleMania since 2019, but he
Oh
hasn't
wow.
he hasn't really been he's only been in three since 2019, and he's won a tag team match in WrestleMania since then. So that point's kind of moot to me.
Yeah.
And also I don't think AJ Styles needs this push. I mean he said in an interview he's not wrestling over 50 years old. He's almost there. I mean he's got like 2.5 years, maybe 3 years
Yeah.
ahead of him. So he's still got some time. But who knows when he'll retire? And I mean, Logan, he just came back. He's up and coming. I think Logan would deserve a win, or would benefit more from a win than AJ would. I think I'm gonna have to go Logan on this one. What do you think?
All excellent points. I pretty much agree with you. Uh, I'd be real surprised actually if Logan Paul lost this match.
Yeah.
It seems like he's set up to win here. He's one
Yeah,
of
and
their number
it's
one villains. You got to keep that ball rolling.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm going with Logan Paul. It's going to be a dirty win, brass knuckles or
yeah.
something like that.
Oh, guaranteed.
I have a theory that he might wind up joining the Judgment Day. So
Oh,
if that's going to actually happen, something might happen there where
that
maybe Dominic or somebody comes out there.
that would be cool. That'd be good. But yeah, again, Logan Paul. I mean, he said. Ever since his return, he's been like, okay, I'm doing this full time now. I'm going to be
Right.
100% committed. I think they're going to give him the win and they're going to push him into more things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Judgment Day thing, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a feeling. They're talking about bringing in a new member. We'll get when we get to the Fatal Four Way, we can talk about this more. But if they bring in
Yeah.
a another member, I think he's probably the one that I think is most likely.
Really? I have a theory of them bringing in a new member that is not Logan Paul that I think may happen. You probably might think it's ridiculous, but we'll get to that point when we cross it.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Ready to move on to the next one?
let's do it.
Let's go to the Sin City Street Fight. This is
Ooh.
between old Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, so this one will be fun too. Who do you
Yeah.
got for this?
Well, it's going to be a pretty brutal one, I think. Um,
Hmm.
Street. This is basically a no disqualification match. I
Yeah.
think they'll probably have, since they're making a point out of the Sin City street fight, they'll have like gambling shit around the
Oh,
ring,
maybe.
like slot
Is it like
machines and stuff like that.
pinfall anywhere? Like they can pin like under a
I think
traffic cone
so.
or whatever
Is it
whatever they need to
pinfall
do?
anywhere? They'll let us know right before the match starts, but
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm thinking so, but maybe not. I don't
Huh,
know.
okay.
Either way,
I hope it is. That'd be
it is
fun.
those are always fun. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's a special name when they do that or not, but
I'm not sure. Falls count anywhere match or something like that. I don't know.
yeah,
But
I don't think so though. I don't think so. I bet it's in the ring,
okay.
kind of,
We'll see.
but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild. I gotta say, um, leading up to this, every every time Damian Priest gets knocked out, the thing he's doing with his eyes is fantastic.
Oh,
I love
it's
it.
so he's selling it so
I
good.
love it.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
he's dead.
Yeah, it's like he really got it's like he's doing the breathing
Oh my,
like when they get knocked
it's
out. It's so good.
it's fantastic,
It's so
and it's
good.
happening a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's
It,
just like,
it,
my
it's
God, Drew's
it's
killing him, I think.
it's happening so much it makes me think he might win. Because I have that theory where it's kind of like
Yeah.
whoever has the upper hand going in is probably
Hmm.
going to lose. But
Yeah.
I still think Drew McIntyre is going to win. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a McIntyre win. It's going to be fun though. I expect one of them to be bleeding by the time it's over.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I think out of all of them, I think this is probably the easiest to predict.
Really,
Um, and I think so.
really,
Well, really. So, and what's weird is this is the only special stipulation on the whole card.
yeah, that's strange.
That's kind of weird. So, I mean, I think like oh, and I also think like the Rey Mysterio El Grande Americano match, like how people are like, hey, they should do a mask off
Yeah,
stipulation for that match. I think these guys should have this a same type of stipulation, but it's, loser never wears black leather again. That'd be brutal for either one of them if
that
they
would
lost.
be. Oh, what would they do? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there's no telling. They'd probably just quit. But Drew has to win this, right? I mean, there's uh Damian Priest isn't gonna pin him two WrestleManias in a row, right? I
Or
wouldn't
is
think
he?
so. Or
Or
is
is
he?
he?
But I mean, he did it
Um,
last year. He beat him at Money in the Bank. He threw him over the ropes at Royal Rumble. He pinned him at Elimination Chamber. If Drew gets a loss here, I don't know what they're gonna do with Drew. And so it's got to be Drew McIntyre. This
yeah.
is my I think it's my easiest, most confident pick of the night. It's going to be Drew
You
somehow. But
you
dirty
make a lot of
clean.
sense. Yeah, you make a
Yeah.
lot of sense. I don't think it's as easy a pick. I think it's a little tougher, but I'm also going with Drew. Wouldn't shock
Okay.
me if Priest won. But you're right. McIntyre probably needs this a little bit more.
Yeah, from the rate he's been going, he's been losing so many matches. I don't even know what his record is, but it's not good.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
they need to push him as a little bit of a stronger contender in the elite. You
Probably.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
Okay.
that's
Well, we good.
two for McIntyre. We've
Yeah.
yet to
So
disagree.
again, yeah,
Yeah.
again, we're agreeing on everything. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're like that was our 10th match that we predicted, and we've agreed so far on all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Go figure.
Well,
Yeah.
let's move on to the women's tag team championship. Liv
Okay.
Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, the champions, there they are,
Mhm.
against Bailey and Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah. Yeah,
Lyra.
Woo! 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 Anyway, um, yeah. So, who went first last time? You? It was me. I go
I don't
first.
know. I think I.
I'll go for it. So first of all, Bailey and Lyra, impressive match on SmackDown with the Gauntlet match. Good Lord. They had pretty much four tag team matches consecutively within 20 minutes and won them all. That's surprising. They did great. Um, it's weird that they put them together. I know they did that for a reason for WrestleMania, probably. I think since Bailey lost her Intercontinental Championship title match, I think she's got a little bit of resentment towards Lyra. I think we might be seeing a Bailey heel turn. I think that might be in the cards for this card. But I think, yeah, so I think Liv and Raquel are gonna retain. I don't because I don't think Bailey and Lyra would be a tag team for very long if they did win the championships. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think Bailey's gonna turn heel. I think she's gonna go against Lyra. Because we've seen her get aggressive towards Lyra anyway. So we'll see. But we'll see. What do you think? You think that's on point or
We're so on the same page here.
okay, good.
They had a wonderful Bailey and Lyra had a wonderful singles match the week before the Gauntlet
Mhm.
match, which was just
Yeah.
fantastic. They're killing it. Um, I the fact that they kind of teased Bailey going bad a little bit by not shaking Lyra's hand a couple weeks ago at first, and
Mhm.
then they hugged, but
Then they're like, okay,
they
yeah.
teased it there. Now they didn't
Yeah.
tease they didn't tease anything with it during the Gauntlet match at all. They got
True.
along
Yeah.
just fine, but I think you're on the. I think you've got the right idea. I think Bailey's about to go villain again. I hope she goes
Mhm.
villain again because she's a much better villain than she is a good guy. I think.
Yeah, I don't like Bailey the role model. I need something else.
I like Bailey the villain. She's a fun villain. She really
Cool.
knows
Okay.
how to do that well. So I'm hoping they go that route. If they are going to go that route, as I expect, they're going to need to lose probably. So I'm with
Yeah, I would
you.
imagine.
Yeah. I mean, they could win and they could push that down the road a little bit if they
Yeah.
wanted to milk that a little bit.
Yeah. I think
Hmm.
maybe even Bailey abandons Lyra in the middle of it, and that's how they lose. Who knows? Maybe she's just like, I'm done being nice to this girl I'm trying to get the championship from. Screw it. I'm out.
But
And
this
then,
this might actually be something that they want to push about a month from now, though. After they're the champions. I'm starting to talk myself out of
maybe.
this a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So
Good. Let's
a
disagree
little
for
bit.
once.
Yeah, as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, everything doesn't have to be resolved at WrestleMania. This something at WrestleMania can vault towards a story in a month or two. And what if they
True.
win the titles at WrestleMania, and then like in a month or two, they start having their differences, and Bailey slowly goes villain that way. I've talked myself into this, I think,
Okay.
actually, as
Okay.
as I've gone over this. Because wouldn't they rather milk that a little bit more and lead up to that rather than boom, here we are, WrestleMania,
Maybe.
and it
Maybe.
happens?
I think they're going to give Lyra the Intercontinental as well as Tag Team
Sure,
Championship.
why not? Why not?
Okay. They could. Yeah.
That'll
That's
pump her up even more. Yeah,
yeah.
that'll pump her up even more. So why not?
Okay.
I'm going to do it. We're going to
Good.
disagree. We're
Good.
going to disagree. Damn it! It's going to be.
Good.
I'm going with Lyra and Bailey. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Good. Yeah, but
I
I don't
feel
know. I
good
think
about it
Bailey should
too.
have good. I think Bailey should immediately turn heel. She should team up with Naomi instead, and they should have a tag match against Bianca and Jade. I think that would be neat.
That would be neat.
But yeah, okay, good. We finally disagree for one. We're what, 13 and 1 now
Well,
on the
again,
agreement disagree
yeah,
scale.
but they can do what you just said down the road a little bit.
True.
They
Yeah,
can
they can
still
do
do
that
that because
just
Bailey,
whenever they want to do
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Bailey can turn villain, in a month or two, and
Yeah.
by then Naomi will be that whole thing should be nearing a turn. So
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to have too many shocking moments in one night. So maybe you're right. Maybe they're going to hold off on that.
are you changing your pick?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I locked in. I circled it in pen.
Oh,
So that's
well,
kind of a,
forget it
I'm
then.
done then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next one because I talked myself out of that.
Okay, cool.
And I am going with Bailey and Lyra.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
How
still
about
living
that?
Raquel.
All right. Do you want to do the triple threat next or the fatal four way next?
Let's go ahead and do the triple threat.
All right. There they are. Whoa.
Wow. Okay, so right away, I think Rhea probably has the lowest chance of winning this match.
Interesting. Okay.
I think she I don't know. I just don't think she should get the title back just yet. I think there's more reason to give it to Io. I think there's more reason to give it to Bianca. The reason I'm leaning towards Io winning, although it might be some bias because I really want Io to win too. But the way they set this story up is to where Rhea and Beyonce, Rhea and Bianca, they don't see Io as a threat. It's really more of a them, one on one with just Io messing around in the background. Is what they seem like it feels like to them.
Right.
Um, but so I think they're leading it up to, they want to progress, push EO to prove that she's a good contender, in the upper rank women's division. And I don't think WWE would confirm that, yeah, you guys are right. EO's not as good as you thought and have her lose. So I think I would have to go towards EO just from where the story's going. Now Bianca, she has a great WrestleMania record. She is I think 1-5. A lot of people are saying she's 0-4. Well, she's 4-0. She's won 4, lost 0, but she's actually 5-1. There was like a battle royal in WrestleMania 32 that she did lose, but so they're like, oh, you might break the streak, or Rhea might break her streak, but there's not really a streak. There's like she's won the last 4. That's cool, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna lean towards Io on this one. I think they have more reason to give it to her and have her retain. Can't have every title change in this show. So I think this is one of the very few that will be retaining. What do you think?
I think Rhea's probably the obvious one. I think most people probably think she's going to win.
Really? Okay.
I don't think
Hmm.
she is going to win. I don't
I
think
don't
it's
either.
going to be Rhea, so I'm taking her out right there. Uh, Bianca, I'm not sure why they would have her win, although it could raise the stakes if she gets involved in the Naomi Bianca situation or
Jade Cargill.
Naomi Jade situation
Beyonce.
later. Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I'm going with the O though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
we're gonna agree on this one too. Yeah, everything that you said, I agree with. The way they just push her in the face every time. Although she got the jump on him last time, which always, she kind of got the
Yeah.
last. It's the hex that I'm talking about. She got the last
Yeah.
laugh on the last Monday Night Raw, which means she should probably is probably that's probably going to jinx her. Um,
Probably.
but I'm still picking her. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be Io. She's my choice.
Yeah. It's a smart call, I
I
think.
think this one's tough though. I don't think this is an easy one. I really I won't be surprised regardless of who gets it. I really won't. It's not going to surprise me if Rhea wins. And it's not going to really surprise me if Bianca wins. I think Io is going to win, but I think it's a tough one. I do, and I won't be surprised at who wins. I might be surprised at how they win.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. This one's
I
a
think it's
hard
going to be
one.
a lot of fun though. I'm really looking
Yeah.
forward to this. This should be
Oh
fun.
yeah. This
Yeah.
would be cool. Yeah, because there's no disqualifications. Triple threat match. Who knows?
I,
Io can get another trash can, do a backflip off the top rope if
oh
she
my
wants.
gosh.
So
This might be
that'd
the
be
one that I'm
wild.
looking forward to the most. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this will be fun. This will
This
be a
should be
fun
a
one.
lot of fun.
All right. So again, we agree. All
We
right.
agree. So have we only disagreed on the one?
Just that one.
The
Just
one
that
that I
one.
talked myself out of?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So not
Wow.
initially disagreed,
We
but
didn't even initially disagree.
yeah.
All right, now we get to the fatal four way. And I know you've been itching to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
But this is
So
Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio in a fatal four way for the Intercontinental Championship. Take it away, Michael.
okay. So hear me out. Okay. Um, Out of all, I'm gonna do this with every match. The one I think is the least likely to win this match, I think it's kind of a tie. I think, I think, oh, I don't know. This one is the hardest to call, I think, out of every match. I mean, obviously, because there's probably just four choices. It's only 25% chance I'm going to get it right. But I don't think, unfortunately, because I love him, I don't think Braun is going to retain. I don't think he's going to retain. And I don't think they might give it to Penta just to push Penta, but I have a few fun theories I think that they might choose to do instead. And if they don't, I really wish they did. So they might. Here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. Judgment Day interferes somehow, right? They get in. Since it's no disqualification, I mean, they could be completely stomping Breaker and Penta.
Right.
Okay. And then while Judgment Day is attacking Penta, Ray Phoenix comes out, right, to try to help his brother. And Ray
Mm.
Phoenix and the Judgment Day have a standoff until Ray Phoenix starts beating Penta as well, becoming the new member of the Judgment Day and setting up like a
Oh,
good and evil lucha libre kind of storyline. I think that would be really cool. Although Penta's more evil looking. I mean, look at him. That would be pretty cool. I think that would be fun. But there's also another there's another thing I got. So I think it's either going to be Finn or Dominic that wins. I'm leaning towards Dominic because the whole Judgment Day breakup, Finn's just getting upset with Dominic, even though Dominic's doing everything. Dominic helped Liv and Raquel get the tag
yeah.
championships. So, um, but anyway, here's what I think. Um, Chad Gable, sorry, not Chad Gable, El Grande Americano, he is going to interfere, and he's going to join the Judgment Day because, ready? January 20th, 2025 Raw. Dominic is the one who gave Chad Gable the guy to teach
Oh.
what Chaz says, the dark arts of lucha libre. And then when JD stands up and says, "What was that about?" Dominic says, "Well, it's a long story. Like they've been talking about it for a while." He also says, "But it's never bad for Gable to owe us a favor." So that might come into play here.
Mhm.
I don't know why they would just put that out there and then Gable just never owe them that favor.
I forgot
So
about that.
I think Gable might talk to El Grande Americano and get him to do something. But we'll see. So I'm gonna go Dominic just because all signs point to Dominic. I mean, if somebody interferes, if Dominic gets the pin and wins the championship, he can be like, "Well, Finn, you're not doing anything for us. Get out of here, dude." I'm gonna say Dominic. That's my final answer. What do you think?
Interesting theory, Michael.
Yeah.
But again, this is why we should be working for the WWE because of all those awesome ideas that he just threw out there, which are great. That would be cool. If they brought out Penta's brother, Ray Phoenix, and
Mhm.
had one or the other join Judgment Day, that might be
Yeah, that would be cool.
that would be kind of cool. Um, the one that I'm most sure is not going to win is Braun Breaker because this is a way for him to lose his title without getting pinned. I say this whenever there's a triple threat or fatal four way with the
Yeah.
champion, and then every time the champion still wins. So
Retains,
he's
yeah.
probably going to win, but I don't think he is. I think they're going to do something here. This is WrestleMania. I think this
Yep.
is the end of Judgment Day as we know it after this match. It'll still go on, but without Finn Balor, I think this is where he departs. Something's
Yep.
going to happen between him and Dominic. Uh, it seems most likely like that such a thing uh would work best if one of them won the belt, especially if it were
Yeah.
Dominic.
Yeah.
And so Dominic wins the belt. Maybe he costs Finn the belt.
Maybe he pins Finn.
Maybe he pins Finn.
Maybe.
Somebody else knocks Finn out cold, and he's
Yeah.
just laying there.
He's
And
just Thomas just like, here I go. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
what should happen,
Yeah.
unless something happens with Penta and Ray Phoenix or anything. But again,
Sure.
we're gonna make the same pick. I'm picking Dominic Mysterio to be the new Intercontinental Champion. He deserves it. He's a
Yeah.
wonderful villain. He deserves
I
it.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, that was good. Hmm.
And now we're to is this it? We're down to the championship match?
Is the
Cody
main
Rhodes versus John Cena?
the main event already?
Really?
Is it?
It seems like this has gone by so fast, but it is.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
done the others. So
It's a
yeah,
lot of fun matches for night two. All
it
right.
is. Yeah. It's yeah, especially those last two that we talked about, the triple threat and the fatal four way.
Yeah.
Fatal four way is probably the one I'm most looking forward to
That one is
out of
gonna be
everything.
that one's gonna be
I know I just said
crazy.
the triple threat, but yeah, now I'm gonna
Yeah.
to the fatal
Yeah.
four way.
I'm looking so forward to that fatal four way. My gosh, everybody else but Braun is so skinny. If he spears one of them people, they're just gonna
Yeah,
fall in. They're gonna
they're
in
gonna be
half.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna
I
be
mean, did you
bad.
see the spear he
Somebody's
did
gonna
to
die.
Carlito where he did like a front
That
flip?
was great.
Oh my
It's
Lord.
like the all-time spear. That was
Yeah, it was like
awesome.
the super spear. That was cool.
And then when
Okay.
they had Carlito run the following week when he came out, that
Yeah,
was great.
don't want that to happen again. Yeah.
That was great. Carlito's
Yeah,
is
no.
hilarious.
I love Carlito.
Yeah.
I love him. He's cool.
Well, here we are to the final match of WrestleMania: Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. And I'm a little surprised that The Rock hasn't showed his face yet.
Yeah,
As of now, as the Thursday before the final SmackDown. I mean, we're less than 48 hours away from night one, and The Rock
right.
has not showed his face. I expect he'll show up. I mean, I expect he'll show up.
Maybe.
He's
I know
showing.
John Cena's expected to show up tomorrow, SmackDown.
Really? I didn't
He's
know that.
scheduled to be there, and yeah, that's what I
Oh,
heard.
okay. Because it's in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Because so
Hmm.
they're all there anyhow. They're all
Probably. Yeah.
already there. So, uh, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm very confident John Cena is going to win. He's my choice to win.
Me too.
It's not going to be clean. It's going to be dirty. Uh, I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure what they're going to pull out for this. I expect we're going to have a few surprises. I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure what they'll be, um, but I'm looking forward to it. But I think John Cena is going to win. I think most people think John Cena is going to win. I think
Yeah.
at this point it would probably be a surprise to most people if Cody won.
Yes, I think so
Um,
too.
it'd be yeah. And again, this is a situation like we were talking about night one with Gunther. It's a similar situation with Gunther and Jay,
Yeah.
where I think everybody thinks Jay's going to win at this point. They expect him to win. And wouldn't it be nice if they pulled the
Just
rug
pulled the
out
rug.
from
Yeah.
all of us and just let Gunther win? Maybe they do that here with Cody. And maybe they
Maybe.
do that. It would give Cody an opportunity to win a match for the first time since he's won the title that everyone's expecting him to lose. I think every match
True.
he's had before this, everyone has expected him to win that match.
That's true.
This is
Yeah.
their opportunity for him to get a win when he's a legit underdog. People don't think he's going to win.
That's true. I don't know.
That
I think it just makes less sense for Cody to win here than it does for Gunther. Just because I mean it's John Cena. So the WWE is all about breaking records. So I bet they're going to give him the 17th. And I mean, because if Cody beats him here, he's still got a whole tour left. He's still got
yeah.
the rest of the year left. I mean, it's not like he's some unstoppable force now. Cody beat him. So I
Yeah,
think he's gonna win as well. So I'm with you there.
it sets up all kinds of fun stuff.
Hmm.
If Cena wins, it sets up all kinds of fun stuff. Whereas if Cody wins, it's just kind of business as usual, unless they push this for a couple more PLEs. But oh, it's just so much funner if Cena wins if you're looking down the road. So
Yeah. If you Yeah.
if they're gonna do the old pull the rug out from underneath everybody, they should do it with Gunther
I think so
because
too.
yeah,
That would be yeah.
Cena winning does make for a fun next few months for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think
I'm
that'll
not
be
a I'm not a Cena fan. I mean,
yeah,
but I'd rather see Cody win actually. But um,
true.
as far as storylines go and
Hmm.
looking a few months down the road, it's the better move for Cena to win, and I think they know that, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Because this is going to be a yearly event now, is Crown Jewel, where champion versus champion fight each other.
Hmm.
Down the road, do you think Cena's still going to be champion for Crown Jewel? And if so, who
Hmm.
would you like to be the champion to face him? Because that would be cool if they
You
could
think
pick
he'll
a.
hold it that long? You think he'll
I
hold
don't
it all the
know.
way to December?
I don't know. Is it
Because
in
they don't
December?
look.
Is that when it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when it was
Yep.
last year. It was December.
I don't know. Maybe not then. He
Wasn't
might lose
it? It
it at
was November or
SummerSlam.
December. I think it was the last thing. Wasn't that the last PLE of the year before Royal Rumble?
I don't remember.
I don't think he's going to hold it that long.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to hold. I don't think he'll be holding it all the way to December. He'll probably lose it at SummerSlam,
Yeah,
uh,
that's what I was thinking. Okay.
but or somewhere around there. Doesn't necessarily have to be SummerSlam, but he'll probably hold it a few months. Although I wouldn't be shocked if he lost it the following month. I mean,
Yeah.
at Backlash, maybe like Randy, it's an opportunity to give Randy a
Maybe.
push, something like that. So,
Yeah, they're old
uh,
buddies. They could
yeah,
go at it. That'd be fun.
I mean, it's his last
Um,
year. They don't have to milk this too much. I mean, if he gets the
true.
win
Yeah.
here, it sets up a nice, fun few months. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
I don't think he'll hold it that long.
probably not, probably not. But I do think he's gonna win. And worst case scenario for this match would for them to well, okay. Well, for worst case scenario would be for Travis Scott to come out and pin Cody 1, 2, 3, and he's the new champion. And then John Cena talks about it for 5 hours in the press conference. But um, worst case scenario, realistically, is yeah, Cody kind of just gets a clean win over Cena. Nobody interferes.
From a
Nothing's gonna
storyline
happen.
standpoint, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I expect we're gonna see Travis Scott. I expect he's gonna blow Cody's other eardrum out of his head, and we'll see what happens.
I've heard he's already in town, so
Yeah,
yeah, so he'll be there. I expect The Rock will be there. Now
we'll see.
here's just a straight Cody win without leading to anything else is probably storyline wise isn't the best scenario for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
However, now if they had him win while setting up maybe a big match with The Rock,
Maybe.
that then changes things a little bit.
True.
So
That'd be cool.
if it's him winning in a way that sets something else up down the road pretty quick here, then that's going to make that storyline wise, it's no longer an issue because they're
Right.
pivoting to a
Yep.
different storyline. I don't think
That
that's
makes
what's going to
sense.
happen though. I think Cena's going to
I
win.
don't think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna see history at WrestleMania Night 2. Cena's gonna be the 17th time world champion, beating Ric Flair's record. And I think he's gonna go on to be even more of a heel, get even more heat from beating Cody, because it's not gonna be fair. I don't know what they're
Oh
gonna do.
no, that's not going to be
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
Travis
so
Scott's going to interfere or something. Yeah,
yeah, right, something like that.
something's going to
Yeah,
happen. Yeah,
Rock will show up. Travis Scott has like Cody's family hostage. I don't know.
something,
Something crazy
something
is
like
gonna
that.
happen,
That's
but yeah.
probably yeah. So Yeah, it'll be interesting what they wind up coming up with, because that's one thing that I'm not sure about is how they're going to go about doing it. Looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, I like seeing it a win. Uh, if Cody wins without it pushing a new storyline somewhere, that's probably not a great scenario. But
Yeah. Is this the one you're most confident on the outcome for night two?
it is. I just
Yeah.
I think they have everybody thinks Cena's going to win, and I'm one of them. So
Yeah,
yeah,
me too.
I am I this one and Logan Paul over AJ Styles. Those are the
Mhm.
two, and this one probably more so. This one probably
Yeah.
more so.
I agree. I
I'd be
agree. I think the only
surprised if
one more
Cody
than
wins.
this is the only one more than this for me is the Drew Damian match. I'll be really surprised if Damian wins.
See, I won't
I'll
be
be
that
super surprised.
surprised. I won't be that
Okay.
surprised. I won't be
Well,
as
I mean,
surprised as you.
so what is that out of
We
14? Has it been
disagreed on
14
one.
matches?
Yeah.
One match we
We
disagreed
disagreed on
on.
one, and we were going to agree on that. I talked myself
Yeah,
out of
I
it
know. I know.
as I talked
Well,
about it.
that's funny because we were going to disagree in the first night, but then you kind of talked me out of that as well.
Which
So
one was that?
that was the Naomi Jade one. That was
Oh,
the first
okay.
one we did, and I was
So you were
I
thinking of
was
picking Jade. Okay.
it was a toss up for me, and then you said that stuff about Naomi, and I was like, that does make sense because everybody's just figuring it's going to be like a squash match. It's just going to be Jade beats her easy. Um, and I was just like, maybe. I mean, I think she'll win probably, but then that's kind of weird because she just came back last PLE. So I don't know. I'm still going Naomi, but I was
Yeah,
gonna do Jade.
it allows it to go a little further too, where if Jade just comes in and wins nice and clean
Yeah.
and settles the score, it almost makes it feel kind of complete. And to me,
Yeah.
this is just starting to get going here. So
Yeah, it's starting to get good.
yeah,
So we'll see.
so I feel even stronger about that
Yeah.
after talking about it some more. So
Yeah.
Naomi for me, yeah, Naomi for me.
All right.
All right,
Well, good deal.
anything that I'll bring up something that I'm not happy about is, and
Okay.
you touched on it earlier. There's not enough matches with some kind of stipulation. Man,
Yeah.
there's no ladder match. I love ladder matches.
Oh
I love
yeah.
ladder matches.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would just do another big tag team brawl ladder match like they did last year, because I loved that.
Yeah, that
And
was good.
that would be fun. Why not just do another
Yeah.
tag team extravaganza with the ladder match? I thought that would have been.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't know
hoping
why.
they would do something like that,
Yeah, I know.
because
And the street fight's the only one. I couldn't believe that. And I'm like,
yeah,
wow, they're all just regular singles matches.
it's a little surprising. Yeah, you would
Yeah,
think there would be. I mean, they have a triple threat and they have a fatal four way, but you would think there'd
sure.
be like a cage match or a ladder
Right,
match or
right.
something that's a little out of the ordinary. That's, I guess, one of the biggest surprises for me on this is that there's not.
Yeah, me too. That's unfortunate, but
I'm
who
bummed
knows? Maybe
about
the
ladder
matches will be.
match.
Yeah, I know.
I love
Who would you
ladder
want to see in
matches.
the ladder match? If you could throw a ladder match in any match, what would it be?
Um, hmm. How about that fatal four way?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
That
that
would be
would be
fun.
pretty wild. I think Logan Paul AJ Styles would be a fun ladder
Oh, that would
match
be cool
too.
too.
That would be a really good one.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or
EO. I
how
mean,
about the War Raiders and
oh
the New
my
Day
God.
getting
You want
Ivar up on
you
top
want
of
New Day that die? What is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be something.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
cool.
We have gone through night two now, and
Yep.
we disagreed on one. I can't believe
On
it. Out of
one.
14 matches, we disagree
No
on
kidding.
one. That's
One
insane.
match. Yeah.
That is insane.
And we almost didn't do that. So
Yeah, I mean, going in, I talked myself out of that. We were almost
uh
100%. That's crazy. That's
that is
crazy.
crazy.
And folks, we're pretty good at predicting. We're
Yeah.
pretty good.
You'll see.
Yeah. Now
I say
we're
that
gonna get
next
all of
video
these
is gonna
wrong.
be yeah,
We usually
next
do pretty good
yeah.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a little contest for all the PLEs, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like the champion like 3 or 4 months in
Yeah.
a row now.
Like raining. reigning
Oh
champ
yeah.
over there. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see. Hey, we all agree now, so I mean, who knows?
Yeah, my gosh. How are we going to do this?
Yeah, I don't
It's all
know.
going to
That's
come down
weird.
to that one match, which I'm not sure
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. We're
just
saying
talked
we're so
myself
we're
out.
saying we're usually good. We're the champion. And the next video we make is gonna be an
Oh,
apology video for how bad we did.
yeah. We sincerely apologize for those
Yeah.
predictions.
Sorry about
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, we need to have a conversation.
Yeah. I don't know how, but we got -3 wrong. Or right. Yeah, right. Uh,
Well, that's it. We've wrapped this guy up, but we're going to be back next week, aren't we? As we go
Yep.
over all 14 of these matches.
And rank them.
We're going to rank them. We're going to grade them. We're going to tell you what we thought about it, whether you want to hear it or not.
Yep.
We're going to tell you. So that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for
This has
stopping by.
been Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig. I think
What do you
we're,
think about that Chad Gable interference? You think there's something to that, Dominic?
oh, I should have mentioned it. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah, and I went back and I dove deep back into the archives of Raw, and I got that to where he said, it's never bad for Gable to owe us one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was just a throwaway line or
The only thing is, he's got all of American made.
true. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, he wouldn't like abandon them probably. Well,
If
maybe
they,
Chad Gable will be with American Made, and El Grande Americano will be with the Judgment
oh
Day.
my gosh, that would be awesome.
And then eventually they get in a feud and they have to battle, and he's like, "Oh shit." I think
Yeah,
that should be the way they go.
that's the way. Oh my gosh, Michael,
Uh,
you're on fire.
Good deal. Hey, can you edit this in? It's still recording, right? Put this
Yeah,
in there.
I didn't stop the recording, so I'm going to edit that in. My hair is
Good.
suddenly going to be my hair
Yeah.
is suddenly going to be like this. And you're going to have Cody and John Cena in the
Oh yeah.
background.